Welcome back, and now we have our first head coach. We're joined by ETBU softball head coach Janae Shirley. Coach Shirley, you're coming off a series sweep of McMurray, but we can talk about the player performances and all this and that. But I think the biggest thing that we should talk about is the resiliency of the team. You look at some of the couple of games. The first game you were scoreless through 4, but then you put together some runs to win, and then the last game you fell behind 2-0, but you overcame that. Just kind of talk about the resiliency of the team that was able to put together the wins.
Well, over the past couple of weeks, we've kind of really struggled offensively, and it was good to see us finally kind of come out of that this past weekend. I think, some of it was just we're still trying to figure out what makes us work and our lineup and things like that. And, it seems like this weekend with a few changes and tweaks, we had people stepping up in big ways, and that really helped, and we just finally started to hit our rhythm at a good time.
All right, Coach. So coming up here is the big series against Concordia, and that's always been kind of a tough place to play, really, for anybody. But what are some of the things that they do that you guys have got to be aware of in order to pull out the victory for this weekend?
Well, I think that program has really changed over the past couple of years. Obviously, adding a new facility a couple of years ago has helped them. This year they've had a lot stronger pitching than they've had in the past. And so we know that we can't just, get by playing, off of our ability and not playing our best ball. And so I think that's one of the biggest thing is being sharp all the way around, getting the big hits when we need them, and making sure that we're moving the ball and being disciplined at the plate is going to be big for us. So we know it's a big series, but we're excited for the opportunity to play them.
Now, Coach, we've obviously, you've had a pretty decent coaching staff as well. Of course, you got Hall of Famer Bill Galloway, who's been with you for a couple of years. You've also got, couple of graduate assistants on the team as well. But you also have your husband, Guy Shirley, on your team helping out as well. Just kind of talk about how, you and he kind of work on just kind of making this team, as great as it can be, and just working together, even on the field.
Well, honestly, it's made things a lot easier for me personally, just because, a lot of people don't have somebody that they can go home and talk to about different situations as far as like coaching. And, he definitely understands what's going on in the dynamic that we have. The girls like to say he's like the comic relief that we have. I'm the intense one and the serious one, and he's a little bit more laid back, and so that's helpful to have that combination. As a staff, like Guy and Coach Galloway and I have been together for a long time, and so we all offset each other very well, and we have a good balance between us. And so we've just been really fortunate to be together for a long time, and have a great group surrounded, with our grad assistants and with Coach Westbrook now. We've really been pleased and blessed to have the group that we have.
All right.
And my last question for you, Coach, has it been tough for the team to kind of stay focused as you got this series, and then you got your final home series here at the end of the month against UMHB, seeing the finish line? Is it tougher to focus seeing that the finish line is right there, or are you guys just that much more intent on finishing strong?
Well, I think the season really just snuck up on us. It seems like it's flown by. For years, our mindset has been just worrying about the games right directly in front of us. One game at a time is really our focus. And so right now, our focus is Concordia. It's not really looking too much further past that, but just staying with it. Things have been, it seems like there's not much downtime, so they don't really have time to think about it. But we do. We want to finish strong. We want to be playing our best ball at the right time.
All right, Coach. Well, best of luck to you this weekend as you take on Concordia. We'll stick around. We'll talk with our next head coach in just a moment.